SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's ball.
I know you hear me.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Looking to pass, it's Lagway. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for it.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's ball.
Good stop, boy.
No siree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet.
What?
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you could just, boom, put it on a line, it's really nice to have that.
They go to the ground. And some room to work.
Come on.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Gator ground game is lurking in the murky waters, and it has been most effective.
Yeah, and we've seen them in the past, man. When Florida's really cooking, they've got some good backs. They've got some good balance, but they've got some physicality, and that's what you want to see from this unit.
Makes the catch. It's Webb. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. With the catch, it's Webb. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield.
Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Here comes the heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down and likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time, trust your read, and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He wants it all.
Oh my God! Are you serious?
First score of the game goes up.
Hey, man, if we're going to show up here and play this game, we're not kicking field goals early. We didn't come here to just lay up. They drive the field. They get it down 4th and goal. Field goal would have been easy. Head coach decides to go for it. The offense pays off the decision with a touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Got the quick completion. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And off from the shotgun. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. To the air, it's Sayed. What a spectacular layout and catch. They're already down a touchdown early, and the last thing they need to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back to that offense. They'll go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, and there you go again. Ohio State bringing the ground game. They typically do that, Reese. That's pretty normal for them.
They've built their entire program around it. Archie Griffin, 2-time Heisman Trophy winner. Go back to Hopalong Cassidy. I mean, the Buckeyes love to run the ball, no matter how many times they spin the magic beat.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to throw, it's Sayin.
Oh, interception. Why did I throw interception?
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Webb. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's ball. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Florida.
And the Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Let's see if they've got a winner dialed up on 4th and long from the 50. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. So they gamble on 4th down in the first half, and man, does it pay off.
4th and long. I mean, what does 4th and short? Nowadays, man, so much aggression in college football. And how about right there, 4th down and long? No problem. I got this in the first half.
Turning it on. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
And in back-to-back plays, you understand full well why the DC talking to us this week was like, this guy's a handful. Like, he shows the ability to throw the ball, make a big play through the air. Then you're covering the third down well. What happens? He pulls it down, makes the run. He's showing you a little bit of everything.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick
My
breather.
granddaddy feel on this shit. Everything I was about to get up. Like, what the fuck is he
The Gators will
doing?
try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Back to pass. It's Flagway. Looking
Are
to
you
get it in.
serious?
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gators!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half.
Well, you know that was my
just
luck.
be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Off play action on first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like...
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Unloads to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Florida 14, Ohio 0.
The Gators will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Come on, State.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And the Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got a man. It's Tate. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Buckeyes are on the move.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. A little screen to the running
That's
back.
TD right there.
Max going
Let's
for the
go.
goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Let's go.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Webb.
Let's go.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Come on, y'all. Let's start. I'm trying to let that clock run down. He about to call timeout pretty soon.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Here's a heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
He messed up on this one. What I tell you, he messed up on this one. Let's go. Good
And they'll turn it over on down.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air. It's Sayin. Gets it out fast. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Buckeyes want to move quickly. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Part of the backfield, it's Smith. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Are you serious?
The
I
attempt is
fucking missed the field
good.
goal?
After that miss,
serious?
still a 7-point game, guys.
And it's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the
EA
24
was
after
a
a
dick
pickup of
right
4.
now, man.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. To throw, it's Lagway. Fires to the wideout.
Let's go. Interceptions. We got another chance at this. Let's go.
Picked up a
Let's
few
go.
extra on that return, but what a play by
Let's
this
go.
defense to get the football. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing
Let's
from
go.
the fire. They make the stop at the
Cheers, come on.
5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Two of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on second and goal. Tries again to get it in.
Let's go. We tied up the game. Let's go.
He noses his way into the
Let's
end zone.
go.
A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Setting up for the extra point and
Let's
the
go.
top.
Let's
And the extra
go.
point
Let's
was
go.
good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Quick strike
It's a
offense
good
on
game,
that
bro.
3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a
Just don't
3-yard
want to
touchdown
talk to me.
run.
That's all. What? Now you want to talk smack. Okay. Okay, now you want to talk. Well, ain't nobody trying to hear it, bro. We ain't even about to hold no
Fielded
conversation
in the
or
end
nothing
zone.
like that.
It's Hawkins. That
Yeah,
gamble did
whatever,
not
nigga.
pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Let's go. Let's stop him. Let's stop him. We can stop him.
That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's
Let's
paramount.
go.
They take
Let's
care of the
go.
ball.
Let's
It's
go.
caught. It's Webb.
Let's go. Good stop.
And the
Let's go.
defense holds firm. No
Let's
pickup
go.
at
Sweet
all
ass
on
nigga.
that play.
Well, the defense
Let's
was
go.
ready coming
Now
into
you
this
wanna
one. For
talk
this
and shit,
running
hop
back
all
being a
up on the
factor
mic.
in the pass game. That
Mic
time,
down,
they were
fuck.
draped all over him.
Let's
As
go.
soon as he caught the ball, he went down for a loss of yards.
Let's go.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Behind the
Let's
line.
go.
It's
Good
Wilson.
stop. Good
And the
stop.
defense settled
2
in to
more.
stop
Let's
that
go.
one for a short gain.
2 more downs.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't
Let's
just
go.
dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Whatever, bro. That weak ass
They'll get the
pass he
first
got
down and
on.
spotted on the 49.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that
What?
is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it
Let's
will be
go.
second and inches coming up.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in
Mm-hmm.
pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Stop
The clock
his
has
ass.
stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. The Gators have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. On the run, it's Ball.
What?
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a
Come on,
low
O
pad
State.
level, and
Let's
he's got
go.
some speed.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10.
Let's
And
stop.
he
I'll
has a
take
solid
that.
game before the defense bottles him up.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
after the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Take that timeout right
The
there.
defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together.
What is in dying? Where is it?
Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Using the quick game.
And he still got the first down, bruh.
They've got it at the 16-yard line.
Damn.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The Gators had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless
Good
in
stop.
moving the ball methodically down the field. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. All tied up, under a minute to play. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Now improvising.
Let's go.
He's not
Put him
gonna
on
make
his
it.
back.
What a job by this defense to
Put
stop
him
him
on
in
his
his
back.
tracks.
Yeah, you better be smart.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Oh, he gonna go for it.
Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Balls it in.
Let's go.
That defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the
Should've
consequences.
kicked
Turn the
it.
football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. A shot toward the end zone.
Let's go. And we came back and won the game, bro. Let's go.
Front here in the 4th.
Bro, you whacked in the mug. Man, shut up, man. Everybody's trying to hear all that, bro. It's over.
The timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the
Good
football.
game, though.
That's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.